Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. What we're looking at today is some bags of stuff that I picked up from my recent trip to Eastern Hills Mall. And for those of you who've been watching my channel for a while, if you saw my previous video that I posted back in November where I visited Eastern Hills Mall, that place is incredible. There's a lot of stores there, a lot of really interesting things to look at. And I took another trip out there just recently, picked up a bunch of stuff, and then later on in the video, I'm going to open up these bags and I'm going to show you what I bought. But first, let's take a look at the footage from this trip. Here we are heading into Eastern Hills Mall. Haven't been here in a while, so hoping to find some cool stuff today. We'll see what happens. We are headed into Niagara Emporium. See what we can find in here today. Mixture of stuff in this cabinet, some action figures, collectibles, interesting. So some Barbie, Ken, Grogu, C-3PO. That's interesting stuff. Look at that, there's a vintage troll, looks like. That's cool. Mickey Mouse. Some Ninja Turtles down here too. That's cool. Funko Pops. Some G.I. Joe puzzles, looks like. Some Masters of the Universe down here. That's cool. Retro collection. Star Wars figures up in here. The Mandalorian. Some Mego figures. Newer ones. Toxic Avenger. Look at all these Hot Wheels. Lots and lots of Hot Wheels in here. A few Matchbox and Johnny Lightning thrown in there too. It's like a vintage G.I. Joe astronaut back in there. $275. It's a little bit steep. Some other cool stuff in this cabinet. There's Spawn stuff up here. That's cool. There's a Lord of the Rings. It's like Frodo. G.I. Joe Classified. Cobra Commander. Sweet. Like that. Prince Adam and the Sky Sled. Jabba the Hutt, Han Solo. Cool. This tin motorcycle. Interesting. Some more trolls over here. That's cool. Gargoyles figures. Haven't seen these in a while. Interesting. Got a lot of them. Pretty good selection. Look at all these board games. Lots and lots and lots of board games. That's cool. This cabinet, there's a mixture of all kinds of figures. Looks like a vintage Mego Batman. Figures from all different lines in here. Pretty interesting. Lots of loose stuff. New Ninja Turtles figures here. There's a Mego Rocky figure. Xenomorph Swarm. It's a vintage Mego Superman figure in there. It's pretty cool. Wide range of stuff in this particular cabinet. Look at all these sports cards in here. Lots of interesting stuff. Lots of loose die-cast metal cards in here. $2 each, or 3 for $5. Universal Monsters. $49.99. I don't think so. A bit much. Empire Strikes Back figures in here. And we got Masters of the Universe. That's cool. It's a Hot Wheels in here. Looks cool. Some Star Trek stuff in here. Captain Kirk in the environmental suit. That's pretty sweet. Geordi LaForge. Police patrol car. Classic collection G.I. Joes in here. Some cool stuff. I also got some Captain Action. The Green Hornet. It's like an outfit set. That's pretty cool looking. And I got Kato as well. Nice. Star Trek stuff in here. Look at this Captain Kirk Masterpiece Edition. Doesn't really look too much like Will Shatner though. Interesting. Some Power of the Force stuff. I believe I have all of these vehicles. Yeah, I do. Nice to see them. These prices aren't too bad either. It's kind of cool. G.I. Joe's in this cabinet. Classic collection, Hall of Fame. Yeah, it's Hall of Fame era. Interesting. Comic books over here. Battlestar Galactica, X-Men. Cool. Sports cards. Vintage Mego stuff in this cabinet. Pretty cool. So, Dr. Zaius. Pretty cool. Looks like Dr. McCoy back there. Got the Wizard of Oz stuff down in here. Pretty cool. More Mego stuff over here. Got Cornelius. Superman. Cool stuff. Looking at some sideshow Star Wars figures. Some Power of the Force era stuff too. Freddy Krueger. Luke. Obi-Wan versus Vader. And we got Yoda. 12-inch. Cool. Mr. Spock. There's the Evil Knievel. That's really cool. Skull Canyon. We got Stunt Psycho back there. A whole bunch of Evil Knievel stuff. Wildcats. Some Spawn stuff in here. That's pretty cool looking. Slapshot. More Spawn. Predator. UFC. More Lord of the Rings. A whole bunch of starting lineup stuff here. Look at all that. Getting into Raph and Friends. See what we can find in this store. These Masters of the Universe. Cool. Wrestlers. Mr. Spock minifigure. Look at all this Dino Adventure stuff. That's really cool. Looks like they got vehicles. Interesting. So we got figures, vehicles. Cool. More of these brand new figures. They got the world's smallest G.I. Joe. $4.99. Yep, I have to do that. These Briar horses here. Lots of different sizes. National Velvet. And then the freaky looking figures. Oh, they sell just the halter. Interesting. And a saddle. Look at that. That's cool. Little stuff here. Got 007. That's really cool. They got Back to the Future figure set with Marty and Doc Brown, 1955. Scooby-Doo stuff too. They got the van. Lots of different sets. Interesting. Avamore Castle. It's like all this swords and sorcery and pirate ships and stuff. Interesting. This must be something they came up with to do fantasy in Playmobil form. Interesting. Look at that. That's really cool. Look at this Playmobil VW Beetle and bus. So much detail. That's really cool looking. I wonder if they're like roughly 1/18 scale. I'm curious. So much Playmobil stuff here. It's crazy. Just goes on and on and on. They do Vaughn collectibles now. Got some of these new ones. Wolverine, Dark Phoenix. Looks like they got Falcon back there, Venom. And they got these ones that I already have. Battle Armor Skeletor. A lot of Walking Dead stuff in this cabinet. Tons of it. Eternian Palace card. Clown. He-Man Cat. Sonic the Hedgehog. Lots of stuff. Some of these G.I. Joe vehicles. Cobra Fang. Looks like they got the Hiss 3. Interesting. They got a ton of Funko Pops everywhere. So many of them. So we got a mixture of stuff in this cabinet. Marvel, Simpsons, Star Wars, Ninja Turtles, all kinds of stuff. Some vintage Star Wars stuff. Hulk back there. Some vehicles. Vintage Star Wars vehicles. That's really cool. Lots and lots of stuff to look at. And they got Power of the Force stuff as well. So many cabinets. Get some G.I. Joe stuff over here. Classified. Pretty cool. Let's stop. What's in your attic? Let's check out this place. Lots of action figures in this cabinet. And pretty much a mixture of everything. They got tons of Simpsons stuff here. Lots and lots of Simpsons. Some bagged loose figures here, Star Wars stuff. Some of it's vintage, and then some of it's from the Power of the Force and prequel era. Another mixed cabinet full of Star Wars stuff. Funko Pops, various action figures from a bunch of different lines, vintage collection, and more modern stuff. Lots and lots of cabinets in this place. Some NECA stuff up here. Predator thing. Some newer Mego stuff. The Mego horror stuff. That's pretty cool. Jack Skellington. So much stuff to look at in here. Lots of collectibles. More Funko Pops. Lots and lots of collectibles. Look at that Kiss lunchbox. That's cool. Some airplanes. Some more Mego on that end of this aisle here. Teen Wolf. You got Candyman. This figure's pretty cool. I've never seen this one before. I don't think I really want to pay $24.99 for it though. They got the creature from the Black Lagoon. This one actually looks darker than the one that I have, so that's kind of interesting. I know there's a lot of variations on this figure. That's cool. Okay, so the time has arrived to get these bags open and take a look at what I picked up on this trip. Overall, this trip was pretty amazing. I was there for quite a few hours, particularly in Niagara Emporium, just because that place is sort of endless, and was able to find a bunch of stuff at multiple stores. So very, very cool experience. Okay, here we have assembled everything that I picked up on this trip, and very excited to show you all the stuff. So here we have this World's Smallest G.I. Joe figure. I picked this up at Raff and Friends, and this one was only $4.99, so I thought that was a pretty cool deal. As you can see, it's sort of a miniaturized version of an Adventure Team G.I. Joe, so I think that's pretty cool, especially for only $5. So that's really interesting. And then here at Niagara Emporium, I was able to pick up this Green Hornet set. This is a Captain Action outfit and gear. So I'll be able to take this out, put this on one of my 12-inch action figures, and make him look like Green Hornet. So that's really interesting, and very excited to have this. I have some other Captain Action stuff in my collection, but I didn't have any of these ones that were made by Playing Mantis. So that's pretty interesting. And I was able to pick this up pretty cheap. This was only $34.99, so not too bad. And then also at Niagara Emporium, I picked up the Spawn action figure. And again, this is only $8, so that's maybe even less than it cost initially when these were sold at places like KB Toys and whatnot. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, and the card looks great, really in excellent condition. So very excited to have that in my collection. And then last but not least, we got Lando Calrissian. So I have a bunch of these 12-inch collector series Star Wars figures in my collection, but I didn't have this version of Lando from The Empire Strikes Back. So I was very excited to find this, and for $24.99, I mean, that's maybe only $5 more than it would have cost initially to buy this back in the day. I think these were around $20. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, and the box is in pretty good condition overall. So very excited to have this, and I probably will customize this at some point too, because this has, I believe, the Hall of Fame style G.I. Joe body. So I'm probably going to swap that out for a better articulated body at some point. But for now, I'm just very happy to have it, because I do like having characters, as they appear in The Empire Strikes Back in particular. So all this is very exciting. Very happy with this trip. I think I picked up some really cool stuff to add to my collection. And you guys let me know in the comments what you think about all this. And I hope you enjoyed the footage of my toy hunting trip. It was a lot of fun. Again, I was out there for hours, and I came in way under budget. I had budgeted $200 for this trip, and I spent less than 100. So for what I picked up, I think I did pretty well. By the way, I'd like to extend a big thanks to the staff at the various places where I was shopping today. I really appreciate all your help. The people at Niagara Emporium, where I picked up the Spawn and the Captain Action, really wonderful people. And then the person at Raff and Friends, very helpful. And last but not least, What's in Your Attic is where I picked up this Lando Calrissian. Wonderful people. I really appreciate all of your help, and your stores are fantastic. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. And if you want to see more toy hunting videos in the future, think about subscribing to the channel, because I will be covering more of this kind of stuff in future videos. Until next time, I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for watching.